What's up, internet? Welcome to Packaged Food Reviews, the show where we do exactly what it sounds like and review packaged foods. If you're a food entrepreneur, a designer, someone that just loves snacks or packaged foods, or someone that loves watching people eat and tasting things, you're in the right place. My name is Kyle. I am your host. I'm a partner at a branding and design agency called Visvo that helps develop brand identity and packaging designs for brands like these. Today I'm coming to you live from the bedroom right around lunchtime. I got real hungry, so I've got this beautiful table here made from a white sheet over an ironing board, keeping it real high budget for you while we talk about Louisville Vegan Jerky. So vegan jerky feels like it's become a thing in the last 3 to 5 years, maybe. The base of these jerkies can vary a bit. This one is made from textured soy protein, so sort of like a byproduct of tofu production. Potentially could actually be sort of like a firm tofu that's dehydrated, and then uses lots of different flavoring agents to give it that jerky, or I guess maple bacon flavor in this case. Louisville Vegan Jerky is a company that has exclusively vegan jerkies, as far as I know right now, and have a bunch of super delicious, craveable flavors. We're just chasing this one, but if you go to their website or your local grocery store, they've got things like buffalo ranch or buffalo dill, something like that, a pepperoni pizza one, a barbecue one. So lots of kind of cool takes on this idea of like jerky and comfort food. So really excited to try. We've got this nice modern sort of Art Deco-y, urban, but kind of digital brand mark and look and feel going on here with the skyline of Louisville. And then this cool little window at the bottom of the pack in the shape of the state of Kentucky, which allows you to see the product. And if you've seen our first episode, I'll link that up below. We talk about how with new product innovations, a window in this type of packaging, especially when it's very visible to the customer, so something that's hanging on like a pin board, it can be a really, really helpful sales tool to get people to understand, okay, what is the texture going to be like? Is this going to be gross? Are these like nuggets of something? Do they look weird? You know, is it something that I'm not familiar with and thus not willing to take a risk on? And you can see here, now, the product really kind of does look like meat. And so definitely interested to try that out. The texture, I'm kind of pushing on it. It feels like jerky. I can't tell the difference. And there's also quite a bit in here. They don't skimp you, so they filled it all the way up to the top. I think it's nice. The flavor is really called out. And then the whole color represents a single flavor type. I believe I've got a photo. If I do, I will link that, or I'll put that over the video here so you can kind of see what it looks like on shelf. But really nice way to navigate their different flavors of their different products and have a fun kind of sassy story on the back talking about, you know, the brand and why they do what they do, and very much this sort of like butcher shop type attitude, which is actually really nice and really ties in well with the design of the pack. Let's get into it. That's a smooth sound, isn't it? Always got to call out the opening of the pack. This is an important part. So kind of it's all right. Let's give it a whiff. Yeah, so definitely smells smoky. I think they're using natural smoke flavor. So if you're familiar or not, natural smoke or liquid smoke is pretty common in products that aren't actually smoked, and tastes pretty dead on to the real thing. They've got brown sugar as part of the ingredients, tamari, which is a gluten-free soy sauce, soy protein, maple syrup, beet juice as probably a coloring agent and adding a little bit of that sweetness. You can see here, it really does look like a piece of beef jerky or some type of meat that's cooked. So that's kind of a nice treatment, and it feels like you're not like losing anything. It does have a bit of a sponginess to it, which I'm going to be honest, kind of like it, but we'll see what it tastes like. you know you're not eating meat, but this is a pretty damn good replication of jerky. I think someone that eats traditional jerky would find this very suitable. Until you told them, assuming they're a carnivore, then they'd probably be pissed at you. But to each their own, I suppose. But yeah, really interesting texture. It does have that kind of like chewiness, which is pretty typical with a soy protein product. But it dissipates and sort of melts in your mouth really nicely. Not getting so much of the sweetness, which I actually kind of like, but definitely getting a lot of smokiness to it. And can see this being really good if you used it in almost like a hot application. So thinking about breakfast sandwiches, or if you were a, say, true vegan, you could do like a scramble with something like Just Egg or a plant-based egg product and throw this either in there on the side. Good for breakfast burritos, I think would be an interesting application. Pretty damn tasty. And this whole pack only has 270 calories, 90 per serving. Also just noticed this is kind of charming. It it has these call-outs at the bottom that say gluten-free, non-GMO soy, and then the middle one, I don't know if you can see that, is keep it fake. So again, getting back to that sort of like tone, you know, this confident tone, like kind of butcher shop New Yorkie or like American butcher shop vibe. Think of it as kind of a rough and tumble place. Really, really cool. Yeah, all in all, this is good stuff. I think this retails for around $8, $8 a pack. So a little bit pricey, but if you are flush with cash and want to spend your money on plant-based foods like these, would highly recommend. You know, even would be nice for a splurge, especially if you're doing something like a weekend breakfast or something like that. Really, really cool stuff. But excited to try their other flavors. They have great flavors. I'll also drop a link to their website below so you can take a look. But all in all, very, very supportive of this brand, and yeah, can't wait to see what else they come up with. So just kidding, update. I actually have two products. I bought the Smoky Carolina barbecue flavor as well, and forgot to include that in the original review. So I'm going to drop that in here and give it a taste as well. It's a little bonus for you. You know what I mean? That didn't open quite as nicely, but you know, part of the process. Yeah, so this one definitely a lighter color. It almost feels a bit stickier and kind of more textural in a way. It's got mustard, apple cider vinegar. Looks like it's got pretty classic barbecue sauce flavors. Kind of like acidity, sweetness combo that you get out of a Carolina barbecue style. Oh yeah, this is really, really good. So again, same texture, kind of bouncy, but like definitely similar to a typical jerky. Actually, definitely easier to eat, but you know, if you're eating jerky, you're expecting something that's a little bit chewy. So, you know, full points, full score there. This flavor is just magnificent. Great balance of acidity to sweetness. It's almost got this like fruitiness to it. I don't know what the spices are in here. It doesn't say, but I think because they use tamari in these, which is that gluten-free soy sauce, it gives it a really nice like umami flavor that you wouldn't always have otherwise. And that's really taking it to another level. Yeah, this is banging. I like how they call it in the back here, nostalgic barbecue flavor. And definitely getting that. Like they did a real solid job of getting close into those classic barbecue flavors. I can't actually stop eating this stuff. It's so good. One more. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's got this wonderful chewiness under tooth. It's almost this like apple kind of fruity flavor. Yeah, this is some top-notch stuff. It's funny they also call it it's impossible to put down. If I had less self-restraint, I'd be knocking out this whole freaking bag right now. But yeah, really good stuff. Again, I think at the price, it's tough to just sort of grab and walk away with and not think about, because for something that is, let's see, it's a size 3 ounces net weight. That's quite a pricey product, but at the end of the day, if you can do it and want to do it, these are A+. Yeah, get in there. If you enjoyed today's show, please hit the subscribe button below and give us a like, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.